Hello students. Today we are going to study about compounds. On previous class we have to study about elements. Okay, what do you mean by compounds? A compound is a pure substance that is made up of two or more elements chemically combined with one another in a fixed proportion by mass. In simply we can say that compounds are made up of two or more elements combined together in a fixed ratio. Okay, two or more elements combined with fixed ratio are called compounds. All of you look here, two or more elements are chemically combined with one another in a fixed ratio by mass is called compound. Compound is also a pure substance. We already studied that pure substances are two types, elements and compounds. For example, water. Which are the elements present in water? Hydrogen and oxygen. Water is H2O. H2O is composed of two elements, that is hydrogen and oxygen. All samples of pure water contains these elements. All water contains these two elements, hydrogen and oxygen. These elements combined in the ratio 1:8. Okay, in water, all water contains H2O. That is hydrogen and oxygen. That is combined in the ratio 1:8. Okay, in water, hydrogen and oxygen, that is combined together in the ratio 1:8. Similarly, carbon dioxide. Which are the elements present in carbon dioxide? Carbon and oxygen. Carbon dioxide is CO2. This carbon dioxide is a compound that is made up of two elements, carbon and oxygen. These two elements are chemically combined together in the ratio of proportion 3:8. Okay. Carbon dioxide in carbon and oxygen are combined together in a fixed ratio, that is 3:8. Are you clear? In water, hydrogen and oxygen are combined together in the ratio 1:8. In carbon dioxide, carbon and oxygen combined together in the ratio 3:8. Okay, then common salt or our table salt, that is sodium chloride. Okay, our common salt is sodium chloride. In this common salt, two elements are there, sodium and chlorine. Sodium and chlorine. These two elements, sodium and chlorine, are combined together in a fixed ratio, that is 23:35.5. Okay, in this, sodium and chlorine are combined in the ratio 23:35.5. So, in a compound, the elements are combined together in a fixed ratio. In water, 1:8. In carbon dioxide, 3:8. In salt, 23:35. 35.5. The water, carbon dioxide and common salt are the examples of compounds. These are the pure substances and also these are the examples of compounds. In water, H2O, hydrogen and oxygen is there. In carbon dioxide, CO2, carbon and oxygen are present there. In common salt, sodium and chlorine is there. So, these are the examples of compounds. Now, we look at the main properties of compounds. The main properties of compounds are, number 1, a chemical compound consists of 2 or more elements. Okay, a chemical compound which consists of 2 or more elements. 2 or more elements are combined to form chemical compound, that is in a fixed proportion. Already we looked at chemical compounds or compounds are formed by combining 2 or more elements in a definite proportion, in a fixed proportion by mass. For example, water. Water is a compound which contains 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen. These are combined in the ratio 1:8. Okay, this is the first property. The second one is the new substance has totally different properties. The new substance has totally different properties. That means water is a compound of hydrogen and oxygen, but the properties of water is different. Okay, that means water is a liquid, but hydrogen and oxygen are gases. Okay, water is liquid, but these hydrogen and oxygen are gases. So the entirely different properties are shown in water. Okay, water shows entirely different property from hydrogen and oxygen. And the third property is the constituents can be separated only by chemical or electrochemical reactions. Okay, these constituents can be separated only by chemical or electrochemical reactions. That means ordinary separation method, filtration, winnowing is not applicable, or magnification is not applicable for magnetic separation is not applicable for this. For example, iron sulfide. Iron sulfide is a compound of iron and sulfur. If we put a magnet close to the pieces of iron sulfide, iron present in iron sulfide does not get attracted towards the magnet. So, we can say that the constituent elements of a compound cannot be separated by physical methods. Okay. And the fourth one is the composition of each new substance is always fixed. They have fixed ratio. Okay. Okay, students. All of you study well. We will meet you on next class.